Welcome to my latest versus battle video. Right now we are going to go over Scarecrow vs Mystero, two masters of illusion. Now we will have to go over the two characters they both directly scale to. Spider-Man for, an earlier version of Spider-Man for Mysterio, and Batman for Scarecrow. So, first off, we will go over Mysterio. This earlier version of Spider-Man, we were sort of seeing that he had large building level strength and city block level durability. He also had regeneration, but that wouldn't factor into his durability. Mysterio was able to leap around him and survive, and while not survive some of his attacks, at the very least he could take them in his suit. Mysterio's suit allowed him to be able to move as fast as Spider-Man, with Spider-Man being able to dodge bullet fire, and although he didn't have the light speed scaling at the time as one of Mysterio's guns, which is stated to have light speed shooting energy, Spider-Man wasn't able to dodge it at the time. A few decades later, and Spider-Man's able to fight on par with the likes of Light Master, Captain America, and many others. So, how would Mysterio do? What is the rest of Mysterio's repertoire aside from his physical strength being enough to hurt city level Spider-Man? His strength would be around multi-city block. His durability would be around that same league as well. He also has the ability to create several robots. He has duplicates of himself and human duplicates of himself. He's a master of theatrics, with him having spring loads in his suit, allowing him to jump 20-30 feet in the air to go on top of buildings, walk on walls, create a large wave of acid that kind of looks like telekinesis, so that way it can burn Spider-Man's webs, which can hold together a building. He can create thick waves of smoke, making it so it looks like he's flying, and he can also walk on it. He can create his smoke to be so thick that it's hard for some characters like Spider-Man to punch through at times, and also see, including Spider-Man, who does have enhanced sight, allowing him to see miles away. His smoke is also tough enough to be able to push some characters back, like She-Hulk, who at the time had mountain level scaling. He also has flashbang like techniques, with him being able to reappear and disappear in different areas, but characters that can predict his moves can easily catch him. He, with his hypnosis, can trick people into thinking that they're drowning, even though it's a area that doesn't have any wetness there at all. He can also use his hypnosis to trick people. He has EMPs to shorten out electronics, and also although it's not hover tech, he is able to use his smoke and his little propulsion boots to pseudo fly. Then you have Scarecrow, who scales to Batman in terms of physical strength, large building level. he's quite acrobatic, surprisingly. He's a master in crane style martial arts, along with being quite adept himself in other forms of martial arts. He also wields a giant scythe, which he uses to tear through wood. He's able to smash through wood at certain points and uh, bend steel. He also is able to take blows from Batman with no sign of him sort of receiving any kind of damage. No, like, oh. So Scarecrow himself, he has a little bit above large building levels. He has a high pain tolerance, is what you'll find out. Is that, like, multiple stab wounds. There was a time when he fell off of I think it was a horse, and he then fell and got stabbed in multiple places and broke his arm backwards, and he didn't cry out in pain. And he can take punches from a building level Batman. So yeah, he also was stabbed in the foot as well as in the arms. He's also able to survive getting set on fire, as he's also covered in all rags. He has his signature fear toxin. His toxin is strong enough to affect the likes of Superman, who's practically immune to all diseases, and has a completely different physiology compared to other humans, with it being able to force Superman in the fetal position. It is potent enough to be spread across an entire bay, and it also can break through gas masks as well. He also has a gun for it, being able to shoot it over a wide range instead of just using his gauntlets, which can also shoot it out, which also have needles in them to stab his fear toxin into people directly. He also has gas pellet versions of the stuff. He has poison darts with with 8 of them being strong enough to kill a man. And then he, like I said before, is skilled enough to use a scythe with one single swing of it being strong enough to slice off a man's head. And he also has a dart gun that can decrease a person's reaction time and also their bodily strength, with Batman being unable to stand after being shot by it. Although it was with 4 darts, so you can say that it was just too much, but even then, it is pretty good. So they both scale to characters that can dodge lasers, move 60 miles per hour, can destroy buildings. But Scarecrow has the edge in terms of durability. With his scythe, he's able to slash through materials and just carve through human beings. As if with Mysterio, although his gadgets and hypnotism and gas, although good, won't be enough, as Scarecrow's own physical strength would allow him to eventually just break through the suit, as the giant fishbowl glass container, although being a gas mask, well, the fear toxin will inevitably just break through it. And if not this fear toxin, it will be Scarecrow. And Scarecrow can just walk through his gas and see everything fine. So, it's the smoke that Mysterio can make and manipulate won't be a problem for him either. And like manipulating him through his fears don't really work either. So really there's no way Mysterio would be able to control him. That's what I think. And that's how I think it'll go. Scarecrow decapitating this shitty hypnotist. Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Hit like if you like the video. Hit the bell notification when a new video pops up. Hit subscribe if you're new. And I will see you all next time. Bye.